Good day everyone, I'm your Mr. Etienne and welcome back to my channel. Okay, now it's about time to construct the table about the components of the color based on my work. So on this table, you're going to write the labels for the first column, the color, and then you write all the colors that you have used. So in my case, I have used 4 different colors. So we have green, red, and blue, and also black for my background. And then if you have used 5 different colors, just add another row. If you have used 6 colors, add another row, and so on. And then add another row and write the word total, because we're going to compute later. Okay, so how are we going to fill out this table? So on the first part, for the fraction, we have color green. So in my work, I'm going to write, or I'm going to count how many green, or how many squares that I colored it green. So how many? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have used 8 green squares out of 50 squares. So you're going to write 8 over 50. Okay, but it should be reduced into its lowest term. Okay, since 8 over 50 in lowest term is 4 over 25, our answer should be 4 over 25 there. Okay, next, how many red squares did I use? So out of 50 squares, I have used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 over 50. 6 over 50 in lowest term is 3 over 25. So I'm going to write 3 over 25. So how many color blue squares did I use? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 over 50, because there are 5 blue squares out of 50 squares. So 5 over 50 in lowest term is 1 over 10. So I'm going to write it 1 over 10. Next, how many color black squares did I use? So let me count. So I have used 31 black squares out of 50 squares. Okay, so before I add the total of this, I'm going to transform this first into decimal and into percent. So 4 over 25 in decimal. So this is 4 over 25 in decimal. I'm going to use the second method in transforming this into decimal. Since the denominator is 25 and to make it a power of 10, I'm going to multiply it by 4 because 25 times 4 is 100. And then I am going to multiply it also by 4 to make it 1, and 4 over 25 times 1 is also 4 over 25. 4 times 4 is 16, so it's 16 over 100, and in decimal, since it's over 100 already, it will become 1, 2, it's 16 hundredths or 0.16. I can also write it in this way, 0.16. So 4 over 25 in decimal is 16 hundredths. So let me write it there. It is 16 hundredths. And in percent, multiply it by 100, then write the percent symbol. That will become 16%. Okay, so let us have the second one, 3 over 25. Okay, so 3 over 25, transforming it into decimal, since the denominator can be multiplied by 4 to make it a power of 10 or 100, I'm going to do that. So the numerator should be multiplied also by 4. So 3 times 4 is 12, then 24 times 4 is 100. It's already a power of 10 in the denominator, so it's easier now to transform it into decimal. So this is the 12, the numerator, then move the decimal point to the left 2 times since it's 100. So therefore 3 over 25 is 12 hundredths or 0.12. So again, 3 over 25 in decimal is 12 hundredths. And in percent, just move it to the right 2 times. That will become 12, then write the symbol for percentage, so it's 12%. So let's go to the other one. It's 1 over 10 or 1/10, or 1/10. So 1 over 10 is already in the power of 10 for the denominator. So this is now equal to, this is the numerator 1, then move the decimal point once to the left. So it's going to be 1/10 or 0.1. So let me write it in here. So this is 0.1 or 0.10 or also 0.10. So in percent, that will become, move the decimal point to the right 2 times, 1, 2, or multiply it by 100. So doing that, it will give us 10, and then write the symbol for percentage. So it's going to be 10%. And for the last, 31 over 50. So 31 over 50 can be transformed where the denominator can be a power of 10. So if you multiply 50 by 2, it will give you 100. So multiply also the numerator by 2 to make it 1. And 31 over 50 times 1 is still 31 over 50. And then 31 times 2 is 62. So since it's already a power of 10, we can simply move the decimal point of 62 twice to the left to make it 0.62 or 62 hundredths. Okay? So therefore 31 over 50 is 62 hundredths. So writing it in here, again, this is 62 hundredths, and in percent, that is 62%. So we can now add all of this to find the total. So 16 plus 12 is 28, 38, and this is for 100%. Next, if we are going to add this is 10, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 6 is 10, so it's 1.00 or simply 1. Okay, so if you're going to add all of this, okay, so we're going to add all of these fractions in which the denominators are not the same. So to do that, we're going to find their least common denominator. And the least common denominator of these fractions is 50. Okay, so going back here, 50 divided by 25 is 2. Then 2 times 4 is 8. Then 50 divided by 25 is 2 times 3 is 6. Plus 50 divided by 10 is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. Okay, 50 divided by 50 is 1 times 3 is 3. So plus 3. Okay, now, by the way, this is 31. So 50 divided by 50 is 1 times 31 is 31. Okay, so adding this, 14 plus 5 is 19. 19 plus 31 is 50 over 50. And 50 divided by 50 is 1. Okay, so therefore, this is 1. And as you can see, 1 over 1 is in fraction, then its decimal form is 1.00 or 1.0, and then in percent is 100%. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you enjoy learning about the art of fraction decimal, about on how you're going to apply fraction decimal percent into arts. So before I end up my video, I would like to give my special thanks to Mr. Elvin Daligan, and I hope you learned something. Bye!